Hello, hello, hello there, everyone. Just checking the integrity of my recording. 14 and 15 looks like we are good to go. Hi, this is Greg, aka Mr. Cheese, here on another episode. Or I guess episode, I don't know what I'm talking about. Another game here, Fake Baseball, of Cheese League Baseball here on Geek Cheese on YouTube. Thanks for coming back, hanging out. Do you guys have a favorite team? Because I do. In Cheese League Baseball, and I'm very not biased about my favorite team. And I try to just look at all the teams equally. But do I have a favorite to win the tournament? Yeah, but I'm not going to talk about that because I'm not biased. This is not biased news. I feel like the arm of my microphone is just in the way. It's really strange. Anyway, we got the Gouda Giants versus the Asiago Aeroplanes. This is game number 2 of this potential seven game set. And this is kind of a banger here, guys. So we have Hal Rivers versus Steve Dickerson. Those are the pitchers. So Hal Rivers, interesting little development here about Hal Rivers. He's 0-1 and has an 11.25 ERA, 2.12 whip. That is not very good. Interesting thing about him is that he is an S-rated pitcher. That means that he is a fireballer. He throws over 100. And he should be the best in the game. But guess what? He's not. Know who is? Steve Dickerson. He's 1-0 with a 0 ERA, 1.29 whip. Now I say he's the best in the game. Steve Dickerson has only actually had one start because the Asiago Aeroplanes swept Pipers in the first round. So anyway, we're going to get right into it. And let's go watch this game back at Big Sky Ballpark. And that's what's going on here. It's been a long, hellish week. And I just realized how red I look because I just got done mowing the lawn. And I decided to just hop in here and do this. So yeah, look at all the guys on the Giants side that are beefed up. So we got the power hitting Gouda Giants versus the speed demon Asiago Aeroplanes. First pitch, first at-bat coming up. Steve Dickerson, we already talked about his ERA. We'll talk about his pitch arsenal. As Todd Ford steps into the box. And we're going to have first pitch at 8 p.m. That's what I'm recording it. And it's a strike. It's actually a little off-speed pitch. Over to McIntyre and over to Howell. And that is out number 1. And Castaneda steps in. Castaneda is on fire, 692 average, 1 homer. Does he have 5 RBIs? He's going to jack one. Not now, but today. Right, Gary Farrell is in at second. So we got some replacements in there. Here's Nick Allen. Nick Allen has 5 homers. He might jack one. 440, 12 RBIs from him. He did not hit a homer, but he hit the ball about as hard as you can. And Bugby fields it in the right field corner, and Nick Allen takes a 2-out double. As Goldie Cooper steps in. 250 for her. Dickerson, 4-seamer slider, screwball, and he changeup. You've already seen the changeup a couple of times. And there is the slider. Slider's actually looking a little flat, if I'm honest. Down on strikes goes Cooper, and that is how the top of the first ends. Oh, I think that went down the wrong pipe. Oh, it's painful. I'm just aspirating. Ugh. All right, here's Hal Rivers. Oh my God, this is terrible. That hurts. Facing off against Carlisle Hardcore, the DH. Oh my God, I'm in pain. That's foul ball. Hardcore, 300 average, 1 RBI, no homers. And down to strikes he goes. Hal Rivers, like I mentioned, as Mickey Howell steps in. I really don't know what the point is of this lineup, because this is not the lineup I would throw out there, but whatever, Aeroplanes. As that one's fouled away. Hal Rivers, let's talk about him briefly. As is over to Cooper at third, and that is the second out. Here's Trey Matthews, 286 for him, 1 homer, 2 RBIs. Four-seamer, slider, curveball, changeup, cutter for Rivers. Like I said, the fireballer. 89-mile-an-hour slider. There's the slider again. That was the better one. And down goes Matthews. Rowan Owens will lead it off here. Number 5 hitter, 567 due up here for the Gouda Giants. Rowan Owens, 318, 1 homer, 7 RBIs. And that one's fouled away. Let's see, he had 2 homers, 9 RBIs in the last tournament, hit 340 in 16 games. So he's looking pretty good. And that one is lined, but right to Bugby. Got the first out. Here's Palacios, or Palacios, however you want to say it. And there's a strike from Dickerson. He's working ahead, which is really nice. Good pace of game. And there, his second strikeout. And Villarreal steps in. 467 for him. I think. No, he wasn't. He was always the. Well, he was the DH in the last tournament for this Gouda Giants team. Now he's playing right field. Hits that one high, and this is a small ballpark. Does that have a chance? It's gone. Villarreal with the drive, the 414-foot shot into left center. 3rd homer, 7th RBI of the tournament, and that solo shot gives them the 1-0 lead. And you know what? That's as many RBIs and as many homers as he had in all of the last tournament. He hit 438 though. Damn, Villarreal. All right, here is, oh gosh, was this Murphy or something, I think, right? He pops out. We'll get back to him. So a home run there gives the Gouda Giants the early lead. It'll be the heart of the order, 4, 5, and 6 to face off against Hal Rivers for the, well, for everyone, the second time really that they've seen him. I believe these two teams faced off in the last tourney. I think somewhere along the line. Maybe not. I don't know. 1-2. And a slow roller over to Castaneda. Mustache power. He picks it up. Flowing locks and hair. All right, Miguel Russell, 308, 2 homers, 2 RBIs for him. Facing off against the southpaw, that is Hal Rivers. And there's a strike, 1-1. Fouled away, 1-2. And there is, ooh, no, Castaneda at second base with a nice diving stop. And that's out number 2. As Jared Bugby cautiously steps into the batter's box. It's kind of a Chuck Knobloch kind of batting stance. He holds that bat way back. And that one's hit into the right center gap. That one hops up against the wall, kind of actually gets stuck underneath the padding. And Bugby will be in there with the 2-out double here in the bottom of the second. That brings up Dolly Francis. You know what? Dolly Francis has yet to register a hit in this whole darn tournament. And it's kind of par for the course for her. You know, in 15 games in the last tourney, and she's not going to get a hit here as Owens fields that cleanly over at first. A little dribbler down the line. And that's the final out. So they strand a runner, but Francis, 145. No homers, 5 RBIs. How many strikeouts? 14 strikeouts in 55 at-bats last time for her in the last tournament. So just not a good look overall from the young player. I believe she's only 22 or 3. And Dickerson with another strikeout. Brings up top of the order Todd Ford, who's 0 for 1. Hope you're all having a wonderful day out there. Hope you're all enjoying this content that we're throwing up too. We keep getting subs, which is kind of nice. Just going to throw up content constantly. One thing I didn't anticipate, how long this would take. Because I did not plan that well. 3-2 count now on top before things got in the way, folks. Down on strikes goes forward. Another strikeout here for Steve Dickerson.
Second baseman, number 50, Lenny Castaneda.
In steps Castaneda. Ball in the dirt. And there's a strike. 1-1. Fouled away. 1-2. And 2-2 now. I was going to say, don't hang one, because Castaneda will hit it a mile, but that one went foul. Ooh, almost hit his foot. 3-2 now, and then that's a ball in the dirt. And that brings up Allen, who had a rocket double his first time up down the right field line. And he's the big home run hitter in this lineup this year. Just want to keep the ball away from the zone as much as possible. 2 outs. Runner on first. Good speed on first. And that one is going to get into the gap. Gets all the way to the wall at left. Oh, no, almost. Matthews. Wait a minute. And that is the second run. So an RBI double for Nick Allen. And I just realized Trey Matthews, the starting shortstop, is actually playing center field. Don't exactly know what the Aeroplanes manager is doing with this lineup, but he's tweaking with it. And 2-1 now to Cooper with the runner on second, 2 outs. That one's fouled away. 2-2. And fouled away. I believe Cooper struck out her first time up. Lays off the ball low there. 3-2. That's base hit up the middle. That's going to score a run. Matthews throws home. No chance. And it's an RBI single. 3-0 now. Gouda Giants lead it. I don't understand why he's playing center field. He's your starting shortstop. This is me grabbing my mic and being very mad. So if you haven't guessed, I've been playing the Aeroplanes since like Super Mega Baseball 2. This has been a team for a while. And that is out number 3. 2 runs here in top of the third. 3-0. The Aeroplanes are trailing as Buster Patrick steps in. 8-9-1 due up for them in the bottom half of the frame. But yeah, this has been my team. I've played with this team, different iterations of this team, obviously, since for a while. And it's so fitting that the lineup is different and that they're all doing kind of okay but kind of bad at the same time. It's exactly like the New York Yankees, which are my team in the major leagues. And they're doing god-awful this year. All right, Farrell steps in. He has 1 hit, and I don't know how many. I think he might have maybe might be 3 for 3. Something like that. We'll see next time he's up. He's batting 1,000, but that doesn't mean anything. He's a utility player. Back to the top of the order with Carlisle Hardcore, 273. I think I mentioned that earlier. Might have been a little bit higher, actually, at that point. Rivers keeps working away out there. Ooh, that one's ripped hard. That's going to be off the big wall. Nick Allen plays it well off the carom and holds Hardcore to a single. As Mickey Howell steps up to the plate. 2 outs, runner on first, no threat to run. And Howell hits one, and that's going to drop in. And it gets all the way to the wall, and Palacios has some trouble with it. They're sending the runner. Ford fires home. And the Asiago Aeroplanes get on the board, 3-1 now. Trey Matthews steps in. He struck out his first time up. There's Hal Rivers, 31 pitches now in the bottom of the third. Boy, Matthews is like a mile away from that one. Ooh, just gets past Goldie Cooper down the third base line into the corner. Allen has a little trouble with it, and it's going to be an RBI single. And now 3-2, so the Aeroplanes making something happen on the bases. Brings up Ash McIntyre. He can hit the long ball. He's only hit 2. This would be a big spot for it. Of course, Matthews runs quite well, so maybe a gapper might score him from first. And almost picked off. There's a strike. 2-1. 2 outs. Bottom of the 3rd. That is ripped into left field. Base hit. So that'll put runners first and second here for Miguel Russell. Big switch hitting third baseman. Power hitting third baseman too. One of your Alex Rodriguez style third baseman. 1-1. And a little swinging bunt right back to Hal Rivers. And they waste an opportunity. They do get 2 runs though. 3-2 now. They cut the lead by quite a bit. As Palacio steps in now here in the top of the 4th. He's 0 for 1. Steve Dickerson, 54 pitches top of the 4th. Not as economical as Hal Rivers. But still looks pretty good. A couple of mistakes. 3-1. And that was a screwball there. Full count. And it looked like a screwball. It maybe just didn't screw. I don't know. It just kind of looked like an 85-mile-an-hour lollipop. But it was way inside, I guess. So that's a walk. And walks score runs. So let's see what Villarreal can do here. He hits a towering fly ball into right field. Bugby is there. Oh, just a little in front of the warning track. Like a first out. Kevin Murphy. It was Kevin Murphy. I was right. Kevin Murphy's 0 for 1. He did not even get an at-bat in the last tournament, so this is kind of the first action he's seen. Got a big old mustache and a big old beer belly, too. A nice little Sunday hop there for McIntyre, and they get the double play. Just get him by a half step. How big of a guy he is. Kevin Murphy can kind of run down the line. And that brings up Bugby here. Bottom of the 4th. He's 1 for 1 with a double. And let's see if the Aeroplanes can kind of get things going here. Down on strikes, boy. 1, 2, 3. All right, Dolly Francis is going to get her first hit here. That is my prediction. Let's see if it comes true. And it does. No, they might give him air. I don't know. We'll see. That would be terrible if they... That would be terrible if that was an error and she didn't get the hit. Buster Patrick steps in 0 for 1. You know, in Super Mega Baseball 3, we didn't have... Ooh, Francis is going. And she steals a bag. Good on her. And Patrick hits one high into the right field gap. And boy, gets all the way to the wall. It's an RBI. He's going for 3. It's going to be an RBI triple for the catcher, Buster Patrick. That ties the game at 3, folks. Wow, Patrick really got on his horse there. Trotted around the bases. Hit that to the deepest part of the ballpark. So in Super Mega Baseball 3, we didn't have a lot of good hitting catchers, and we also didn't have a lot of good hitting shortstops. And Super Mega Baseball 4 has definitely treated them a lot better. Yep. Just as I suspected, Farrell was he was 3 for 3, and then he was 3 for 4, and now he is 2 for 4. No, 3 for 5. Sorry, 3 for 5. What am I talking about? In all of his at-bats. That's what I mean. 2 outs, and that's a base hit, and that's going to score a run. So Hardcore with the RBI single. gives the Asiago Aeroplanes the lead. Something's happening here in the town of Asiago. I should say at Big Sky Ballpark. I think Big Sky Ballpark is supposed to be in Denver. As that's a base hit and maybe extra bases. And no, it's not. Gets the runner to third though, so at the corners, 2 outs, 4-3. Aeroplanes have taken the lead. Trey Matthews steps back in. He's 1 for 2. Boy, we got a little bit of stuff going here. A lot happens with 2. Hal Rivers not as sharp as he should be as an S-rated pitcher. And 2-1 now on Matthews. Fouled away. 2-2. Matthews lays off that one. Full count. That'll send the runner from first. And again, we reset. Down on strikes. Frozen. And slider froze Trey Matthews. They get 2 runs, folks. The Aeroplanes now lead at 4-2.
Number 8, Leandro Badamacchia.
And here's Badamacchia. Number 9 hitter, 9-1-2. Due up here for the Gouda Giants. Of course, talking about the Gouda Giants, they were defeated as this little dying quail into left field for Badamacchia.
Now batting, this shortstop, number 4.
I think that might have been off the fists or off the end of the bat. I couldn't really tell. As Todd Ford steps in, 0 for 2. So the Giants, they were eliminated. Not eliminated. They lost the championship to the Bree Boomerangs. 3-1 to Todd Ford. So they would like they'd like to go back to the championship. This is a 6-4-3, and that is a double play. They'd like to go back to the championship game, that's for sure. Maybe get that coveted Cheese Cup trophy. As Castaneda steps in. But they got to get through these Aeroplanes first, and show like they're a little pesky team to deal with. That one's foul. Three and 1. Castaneda rips that one foul. Full count. And over to McIntyre. That is the final out of the inning. Bottom of the 5th we go. It'll be 4, 5, and 6. Look at that, Ash McIntyre leading off. I suspect this will actually be Hal Rivers' last inning, no matter what happens. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it gets pulled here. If he gives up a hit or if he walks someone, he's done. 1 and 2 now. And fouled away. Again, 1 and 2. Just not looking as sharp as he should be. Full count. And McIntyre stays tough. Hanging in there. Down on strikes he goes. This first out, Miguel Russell steps in. I was just going to say, I think they're going to change him. All right, Latoya Raines comes in, and that is their bonus pitcher. I don't have any stats on her, except for what's in the game. It's like a 7 ERA. 27 ERA. Ooh, boy. 7.5 whip, only 1 strikeout. Boy, she's Wild Thing all over the place. And walks the first batter that she faces. As Bugby steps in. Obviously, the Aeroplanes didn't make it to the championship, so they want to go. They want to take home that Cheese Cup. But, yeah. Gotta see what happens here first. It's a 7-game series too. You know, a lot can happen. And it is fake baseball after all. You never know what the algorithm will throw out there. That's a slow roller. Owens is going to take it himself. Wins the foot race to first. The runner does advance to second. And that brings up Dolly Francis, who's 1 for 2 and 0.91 average now. Ooh, boy, oh boy. 2 outs and runner on second. And that's not going to do anything because that's a line out to the shortstop Ford. 3, 4, and 5 due up now for the Gouda Giants here in the top of the 6th. Nick Allen, 2 doubles, will step in. It's 4-3. The Asiago Aeroplanes still lead it. And Steve Dickerson is still out there on the mound, and that's a base hit. That is going to get... Oh, my God. Nick Allen has 3 doubles today. That is insane. That's bananas. All right. So nuts. All right, Cooper steps in, and you know, Allen runs quite well out there at second. I don't think there's any chance he's going to be going, but all right, 85 pitches here for Steve Dickerson. Starting to lose some steam. Over to Russell. What is he doing? Allen thought his exceptional speed that he could beat it out at third base, but instead, what happens is he gets tug out, going from second to third. Russell throws over to first. That completes the 5-3 double play. You can technically say it's 5-5-3 double play. That actually might be the official correct scoring. All right, that was a quick inning. They could have done something, but Nick Allen kind of ruined it for him. Getting greedy. Hot. It's getting hot for some reason. I don't know why, because I'm always cold in this room. All right, Buster Patrick steps in. We got Latoya Raines still out there on the mound. That's a high one. 1-2. Down. On strikes he goes. In steps Gary Fallon, number 9 hitter. 0 for 2. Oh, he must be 3 for 6. And that is a foul ball. Actually, no, sorry, it's 2 for 4. It must be 2 for 4. I don't know what I'm doing. It's a base hit. Oh, no, it's not. Over to Ford, that is an out. I'm all over the place. Carlisle Hardcore steps in. 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. We're in the bottom of the 6th, right? Bottom of the 6th. Wow. Game went fast. And there's a strike. And a roller to Castaneda. That is out number 3. Let's see, folks, if Steve Dickerson can close it out here, give the Asiago Aeroplanes their 2nd win, because I think they're already up on the Giants. Palacios kind of reminds me of Blue Hair. It kind of reminds me of Skeeter, or somebody from the TV show Doug. Remember Doug? Before Disney ruined it, they did Star Wars. Miguel Russell. It's a hot shot down to him at the hot corner. And that is out number 1. Okay, Villarreal steps in now. He has a homer today, so do they pull Dickerson? No. They're sticking with their man. Ooh, nice. That was a good screwball. That was a very good screwball. And that is a tie ball game. Villarreal with the jack off the facade of the second deck in right field. 402-foot jack. 4th homer, 8th RBI of the tourney. And boy, oh boy, we got a tied ball game. Sticking with Dickerson. I'm surprised. That was fouled away. And 1-2 rather. Now 3-2 on Murphy. And a base hit up the middle. All right, Dickerson's done. That's it. He is done for the day for sure. They got to pull him, maybe put in some, maybe they'll put in Turner? All right, Abby Rosas is coming in. No, I'm sorry, Steve Duarte. Or Julius Duarte. What am I talking about? Abby Rosas is coming in to pinch hit. And Duarte is coming in not in a save situation, as that is the second out. Runner moves up to second. The top four steps in 0 for 3. So Duarte comes in to kind of just clean things up, get the quick inning, try to get some quick outs. Third out. They're going to get the second out. What am I talking about? And Ford in the hole, 1 and 2. Grounder over to McIntyre. That'll do it. Out number 3. But the Gouda Giants get 1 run. They tie up the ball game here with the solo shot. 2, 3, and 4 do up before the Asiago Aeroplanes can call it a comeback. Maybe. Maybe not. All right, Abby Rosas comes in as the catcher behind the plate. And 4 straight pitches. Mickey Howell draws the walk. Brings up Matthews, who's 1 for 3. Curious who else they have that would be. Hardcore is kind of a bench piece for them last time. And Howell tries to steal for some reason. She can't run. 2 and 2 now. And now the full count. And it's a rocket into the left field corner. But it was hit so hard it's going to just be a base hit for Matthews. So instead of having runners at first and second, they just have a runner at first with Ash McIntyre up 1 for 3. So I'm looking at, I believe Sherry Droop. All right, Lawson Strudley comes in. Seen him quite a bit. He's pretty solid out of this Gouda Giants bullpen. I'm looking. Sherry Droop, I think they have on the bench. Yeah, Sherry Droop's their everyday second baseman. So they have Sherry Droop on the bench. Ooh, free bag here. Gets away from Rosas behind the plate. And a runner in scoring position now. And Ash a ground out to shortstop. So now 2 outs, Miguel Russell in. He's 0 for 2. Yeah, I'm just looking at who else, All right, they're going to intentionally walk Russell. Louise, the catcher. Just trying to think of what kind of strategy they're playing here, the Aeroplanes. What else I can throw out there? All right, Bugby is struggling right now. He hits a slow roller, and he just doesn't beat it out. So we're going into extras. Castaneda steps in. Top of the 8th now, folks. Bonus baseball. Obviously, the zombie runner at second. And that is a foul ball. Duarte back out on the mound, by the way, for the Aeroplanes. 3 and 2 on Castaneda. Gets him to foul it away. Again, 3 and 2. And that's a base hit down the right field line, and that is going to score a run. Castaneda gets a double, and it's 5-4 now, Gouda Giants. Nick Allen, 3 for 3. He has 3 doubles. 3 doubles. 3 doubles. 3 doubles. What the heck is going on with Nick Allen? He's incredible. Hitting 500. He's on fire. Oh, that gets away from Patrick. That gives a free bag at third to Castaneda. And 3-0, just walk him at this point. Yep, just walk him. He's too deadly, just walk him. Try to get the double play. All right, they bring the infield in. So they're going to try to stop any runner coming home. And that's an out. All right. So now to keep the infield in, you go at double play depth, try to get double play. All right, they're playing halfway. It's probably not a bad strategy. I'm surprised the outfield isn't playing like more deep, like no doubles kind of depth kind of thing. That is pop-up. Ash McIntyre's there. And those are 2 outs. 0-2 now, or 0 for 2, rather, is Palacios with a walk. I'm actually sitting up. I'm like actually on the edge of my seat for this. 0-2 for Palacios, and this is going to be Duarte's last batter. He's running out of gas. 1-2 on Palacios. And fouled away. Gets him. All right, the Gouda Giants strand some runners, but they do get a run. They lead it now 5-4. So Strudley's on the mound. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Aeroplanes. Let's see if they can make something happen. I forget who would be on second base for them. Kobe Frown. Kobe Frown, that's right. Kobe Frown's out there yet. He was on the bench. That's right. He's their everyday center fielder. What am I thinking? He's pinch running at second now. He's quite the good base stealer. Runner, whatever you want to call it. And that gets by. All right, that gets by. Who the heck is that at first base for them? Rowan Owens. All right, on the corners now. Buster Patrick steps in. Chance for the Aeroplanes to tie it up. And do they? They do. What are you doing? Why would you throw it home? All right, here's Gary Farrell. All right, that runner moves up to second. So a base hit. All right, okay. They're pinch hitting with Ruiz, their catcher. Runner at second. Aeroplanes have just tied it up, 5-5 here, extra innings. Sergio Ruiz hits one through the right side. And that puts runners at the corners with only 1 out. Carlisle Hardcore up. He's 2 for 4. Okay. This is a big chance. Can the Aeroplanes put it away here? Base hit scores the game-winning run. Actually, this won't do it. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. All right, Villarreal steps in. He tied up the game with a homer. All right, Colin Turner's coming in. I was wondering when she was going to come in. Ruiz is playing second base. That's weird. So, Villarreal has 2 homers today. He's 2 for 3. Two and 1. And that's a rocket, and that's going to score a run. So the zombie runner comes home, and again, the Giants take the 6-5 lead now. As Kevin Murphy steps in, he's 1 for 3. Come for this. Shit's going down. All right, 2 and 1. On Murphy now, 3 and 1, and walks him. So, free bases. You can't give people free bases in extra innings. Abby Roses comes in. No outs. This is not good. And 1-1. Good pitch there from Turner. Down to strikes goes Roses.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 4, Todd Ford.
All right, Todd Ford steps in. Well, it might make the supposed to be a lot more orange in this Gouda Giants logo. It doesn't really come out as orange. It comes out more as gold. Gotta fix that. That's a rip. And they double him up. Good job there by Miguel Russell down there at third. Double it up. That brings up Mickey Howell. 2 for 3. A double, single, a walk, and RBI for her. Having a pretty good game. First baseman. She's not an everyday player too, so that's good. And that is a base hit, and that's extra bases. That's going to score the run, and we're right back to tie it up. So my new rule is that if it goes into 10 innings, we sim the rest of the game. So I got stuck here on like an 18-inning game the one day. We at least give it the 9, traditional game length. And that's going to do it, though, folks. That's going to be a walk-off dinger. You don't need to call on the new rule. It's Trey Matthews, walk-off 2-run homer for the Asiago Aeroplanes in extra innings, dramatic fashion. As I mess with my microphone, and they win the ball game in 9 innings, 3 runs in the bottom of the ninth there. 8-6, 6-10-0 to 8-14-0. And just a bunch of hits throughout. Good day for Allen. Good day for Villarreal. 2 dingers, obviously. 4 walks, 9 strikeouts for the Gouda Giants, and 3 for 4, 3 for 5 there for a lot of hits happening at the top of this order for the Asiago Aeroplanes. Francis finally got off the schneid there. 2 for 4 and 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. So not a lot of pitchers actually used in this game. Dickerson and Hal Rivers both got the no decision. Turner will pick up the win, her first, and then Strudley will pick up the loss, his first. They're your top 3 players, Villarreal, Allen, and Matthews. But what that does with this series is that it puts the Asiago Aeroplanes in the lead. So they... Oh, wait a minute. Whoa. I've been under the assumption this whole time that the Asiago Aeroplanes led the series 1-0. But actually, I think I was very, very confused. So yeah, the Gouda Giants were winning 1-0. So that puts the series at even. So I don't know what I was looking at, but either way, series is all evened up now, and yeah, that's it for me, folks. Good game, a little extra innings bonus baseball, but we will be back with some more Geek Cheese and more Cheese League baseball. Again, keep on coming back. We're just plugging through. We're gonna keep going here, and probably gonna start posting more than 1 video a day, but just got a little crazy. I gotta catch up. Anyway, yeah, like, subscribe, give a thumbs up, hit the bell, all the good stuff, and we'll check you guys later. Bye.